Quebec, 36 years of age, and he is not shy in the confidence department here. There was an exchange in the off-season where we didn't know who would be goalkeeper. Well, then,
and the sharpness for the Republic, which hopefully we can continue here in the first half here and try to get a goal.
Rock goes up with it. Now it's Costa to settle things down around the middle of this part of the field here.
Yeah, these guys so far in the first two games have been pretty exciting going forward, very sharp, and love making those runs like we just saw. The ball from the outside kind of switched into that middle third part of the field.
And looking at the turf tonight, Kevin, it's in phenomenal shape, probably the best shape we've ever quite seen it in the now, I guess, 2.5 years here. So let's go down to Julio Ortiz, who checks in 9 teams now in league play. Here's Sherrod. Sherrod off the chest. Uzo and Sherrod. Tommy Stewart gets caught up in the spokes. Going down was Ringhof. Saris throws it up wide to Kippy. Kippy will settle it in with his right foot, looking for Sherrod.
Good run by Sherrod. Those are the runs you want to see him making.
Tommy Stewart going up top. Here's Caval. We're going to get plays out there. Sherrod. Sherrod with an opportunity just outside the 6. He'll try to send it in.
First touch let him down a little bit, I think. Sherrod, you had a great run, just kind of bringing 2 fresh faces, or do you have a guy like Derek Foran step in and try to find the right partnership with him? And Derek's a good leader in the back, one of the guys that has a good voice. You can just see, and I think it was probably a pretty difficult decision for Paul on what center back pairing he has, but last week turned out well. You get a clean sheet, can't complain and can't debate the result on that. What
makes a good center back, especially the USL level?
You got to communicate. You got to be good in the air, and you got.
It's got to weigh on you as a team.
Yeah, hopefully, it's a good thing is those games were last season, the majority of them, so you don't really you get a long off season to think about it and go over.
Barrera with his left foot into the penalty area, jumps it back off to Minter. Minter down low, a chance for the Republic, cleared away by Ringhof.
Ringhof does a great job. 2 touches in the box there with a lot of pressure, clears it out, making another one. It's sneaking behind if it's timed right.
There's Kippy looking for Tommy Stewart. Won't find him. Stepping up is Ringhof. Half.
And this is the time when teams are most susceptible, really, to some mental error, opening things up, someone not tracking a runner, someone not communicating well enough. This is when you're typically at your tired.
5 starting out on the road. Here's Bardsley again. Bardsley with a pretty decent first 45 for Arizona. Sacramento trying to break through here. They broke through in the 63rd minute. Should have had a dance music and just a sensational day in Havana. 500,000 people, Kevin. It's incredible. Here, a couple of DJs. Unbelievable. Stepping in front is Christian, and it looks like the Republic just dodged one.
Good defending. Everyone's organized in the backs. No real gaps.
Inside. Cleared away, but another chance is Derek Foran stepping up. He's going to just send one into the box.
2 decent balls, both hit with pace. Could have liked a little bit more loft on him. Penalty, but I guess Danny Barrera a little bit too honest in that situation, which we'll take all day. But a good build-up, still some good patience side to side there. That final pass, Rob, just wasn't there.
Rooney to Tan. Tan getting locked up.
Good job, Menta.
Chance here for Sacramento. Low cross looking for Tommy Stewart. Tavo was on the backside.
It's a good ball in by.
Have a moment to announce this, Kevin. Big news here is that from the Bonnie Field, we have a sellout. But with the new seats added, it's 11,569 fans. Be able to sneak one through, Kevin. The left-footed Alvarez looking for Iwasa. Iwasa down to the box goes Guzman. Will not get the call. And Ringhof sends it clear. Looking for Tan. Tan with a quick touch.
Slow the. But at this point, if you're Paul, I think you're starting to tell your guys, start committing some guys to go forward. And Derek and Chris to hold down the fort in the back, as well as Alfonso and JJ.
Had the momentum.
Comes in. Iwasa has already made a change. Probably should have 2 right now. But that's a change of pace a guy like Iwasa has. He's strong, he's quick, he's energetic, and a perfect.
Going to be a problem unless the weather really starts back up. This ball falls right in the middle, and the shot is blocked as Taiyu venue. And the fans in San Antonio are passionate, they're knowledgeable, and they love their club. And they certainly love number 16. What is really surprising me is we're now in the 9th minute in this game. It's been all San Antonio. Arizona has really not had any kind of pace whatsoever.
Kicks upfield. Down by Blackwood. Here's Rooney. Lost it to Turriere. Wide for Adam West. And the full.
It was really San Antonio making the move like they are right now.
Alvarez playing Cochran, who drives a ball inside. Popped in the air right over the bar. Keeping possession momentarily, although it falls for San Antonio. And Turriere on the run again. Ringhof stepping forward. And Blair gets
Antonio. and we're just going to follow you. And if you think about it, when you're looking to make a playoff run, when you're 5 points out of the play, trying to keep the play onside, and as a result slowed it down a little bit.
And coming on again, front Tayu.
Got strength. You can bull your way around inside a corner like that. You can position yourself, and sometimes not even to be the guy that necessarily puts his head on it, but to prevent a defender from getting in front of a ball and opening up opportunities for teammates.
You can see Miguel Tim in the midfield, a player who's come on, it appears. West puts it long towards the keeper, and they're pointing to the spot for a penalty. And look at Alvarez here tonight, although I don't disagree with the final call that was made. Ringhof stepping in. And it's Miguel Tim who came on as a sub at halftime.
Some phenomenal passes that led to goals, and particularly the goal by Elizondo at the 56-minute mark. And so a bit of rest was the guy that broke that game up. The 73-minute mark and a 1-0 win for Arizona. And tonight, San Antonio, from the opening bell, have come
as a substitute at the half. Rushing ahead, Sanchez tries to get inside, but met by Ringhof. Of Gunderson.
And during that whole exchange of play, I think McBride really dodged a bullet, pulling on a jersey inside the 18, not whistling down, rather than just playing to the whistle. We talked about it earlier. If you can teach the game, and you teach in any sport, play to the whistle, then you have professionals that are slowing down. It is their friend right now.
San Antonio has lost 8 times, and each time it's been by 1 goal.
The cutoff for the playoffs. This would go a long way towards getting them into the playoff picture to pick up 3 points. They've got to run out the clock.
Sacramento FC, Sacramento Republic, get it across midfield, trying to set something up here early. Scott, you talked about these teams trying to get off to fast starts in this game, want to set the tone.
There's a long throw-in, and as you can see there, it's almost as dangerous as having a corner kick when you have someone with a throw-in of that length. And it was very difficult for the Sacramento back four to deal with.
Long Tan heads it, try to get it off. Hands it over to Adam West instead, and now AZ United will try to set things up here. 6 minutes in. So that ball's kicked into the box. Sac does a good job nailing things down defensively.
Yeah, you can see Arizona.
And Jakobek was there to try to make a play at it. For United, it was Cortez.
Yeah, he came and he got caught in no man's land.
Over the head of their center fielder. It's not Matt Kemp. Matt Kemp's not playing center field anymore. But that would have been at least a 2-base to a double bagger right there at center field. But we're playing soccer here, Scott.
I was going to say, Jared, I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about. I think we all thought it was an Arizona United free kick there. It looked like Guzman fouled Silva, but the ref chose the other way.
There's going to be a shot towards the goal, but well defended once again.
And suddenly gone up. And both teams will be looking to go ahead before half-time now.
Nice little extra kick, but Long Tan couldn't get there in time. 7-3-3. 24 points, 4 behind the Whitecaps up in first place.
United playing a dangerous game there, holding a very high line and
making a face-first save. Here's an offsides.
That was tight.
Both teams kind of collecting their breath here a little bit. The intensity picked up there for a few minutes just before halftime.
Yeah, it really has. The last 10 minutes.
Again, 2 minutes stoppage time here just before halftime.
Yeah, there's certainly time left for both teams to get ahead and get a goal just before halftime.
A couple players breaking on the ball. Nice fight right there. And it's won by United.
And it's difficult to get that home field advantage. You know, players aren't familiar with the surface. They're not too familiar with playing in Arizona in the heat, the dry heat. But it looks like they're...
And Sacramento able to prevent any more damage from occurring.
Yeah, Chris Cortez is going to have a big role for the rest of the night. Looks like he's up front, predominantly on his own. Long Tan and Tyler Blackwood are going to drop back and help in midfield.
Now, what's the reasoning for a situation like that, or a change in the fielding?
Well, I think, you know, when you go... Yeah, Arizona United will need to be careful now going back to a back three. There could be more space down the channels. Gave him a little bit of work to do, and Cortez was quick off the mark there and almost managed to get to him.
Here comes Sacramento again.
So you're always looking for that ball in behind. It's so difficult to defend, but Julian Ringhof does well there, as Uchi did moments earlier.
Good body control. Nice throw in right there for Sacramento from Clementa. Knocked around out of the box.
Great tackle by Ringhof there.
Kicked out of